Hello guys and welcome to a new playthrough. Yet again we are back with Resident Evil. You're never too far away from a Resident Evil game on this channel. And we're going to be playing Resident Evil 0. I'm playing this on the PS4 and I recently got the Platinum Trophy for this. So I feel that now's a good time to... Oh yeah, I'm playing on a different account, that's why no save data exists. Yeah, I thought now was a good time, since I've got it fresh in my head, to basically do a playthrough of this. Like I said, I got the Platinum Trophy, so I had to do everything that required, which of course included, for the first time ever, I had to play through the game on hard mode, which wasn't too bad. I mean, it was relatively challenging, but yeah, and I thought since, you know, I managed to pull that off, I don't know what I was quite worried. I thought this was going to be solid, but it wasn't too bad at all. We're going to play through on hard mode again, because I've done it once, so let's see if I can do it with the added pressure of recording it for YouTube. Anyway, without further delay, let's get right into this. Resident Evil 0.
Resident Evil 0.
He said it better. Oh, okay, we got more shit. Yeah, we're good.
A Midwestern town in America, Raccoon City. A solitary island far off in the sea, Rockfort Island. An island that would become the second Raccoon City, Sheena Island. There are still many unanswered questions about these seemingly unrelated yet intensely traumatic events. Though it is believed that the international enterprise umbrella was somehow involved, little is known as to the origin of this faceless corporation. When was it established? By whom? And how was the T-virus created? To uncover the truth, we must delve deeper into the events which transpired in the beginning, before the mansion incident.
Really?
Do you think so too?
Yeah.
Do about it.
Hold off for a while.
But I wonder how those R&D people would react to this.
Began as a simple investigation of some bizarre murders in the suburbs of Raccoon City. Nothing in our training could ever have prepared us for the nightmare that ensued. We never stood a chance.
What's going on? Engine failure. Emergency landing.
Check the current position and investigate the surrounding area.
Captain, look! Captain!
What happened?
Court order for transportation. Prisoner Billy Cohen, ex-lieutenant, 26 years old. Court-martialed and sentenced to death July 22nd. Prisoner is to be transferred to the Regathon base for execution.
Those poor soldiers. They were good men just doing their jobs, and that scum murdered them and escaped.
All right, everyone, let's separate and survey the area. Our friend is brutal and ruthless. Keep your guard up.
A train.
The door to safety is shut. There is no turning back. I like to do the cha-cha. Okay, so here we are. We're on one of the scariest places of all, a train. And we're playing as Rebecca Chambers. I'm sure most of you guys know that this is obviously set before the events of Resident Evil 1, the whole mansion incident. And yeah, that's what we're looking at. 15 bullets, 30 handgun rounds. And for those of you who also don't know, there's no storage boxes in this game. Basically, you have to drop items down where, you know, whenever you want to make space. And then you can go back and pick them up at any point.
This is Officer Chambers from STARS Bravo team. Please identify yourself. Is someone there?
The government has announced that it has set up a our department. But as of 2 years ago, when a similar plant was set up, the local government stepped in and took over.
They're probably pissed because I didn't buy a ticket. Right. As you can imagine, ammo is hard to come by in hard mode, or harder to come by. Well, that one went down pretty easy, actually. I think that's just the game being generous. Usually takes quite a bit more than that to take down a zombie. But yeah, the ammo's a bit more scarce, health's a bit more scarce. Enemies tougher. You know, the standard stuff. It is one of the more difficult hard modes of a Resident Evil game, I think. But it's definitely, well, obviously it's doable. Right. Is there anything here? There doesn't seem to be anything of use. Oh. Oh, we've got some guy sleeping on the jab. Right, files is the usual thing. If you want to read them, pause. Passengers die. Everyone keeps a diary in the survival horror. I'm turning to Jonathan Ross. Everyone keeps a diary in the survival horror world. You know, I don't... Do this many people keep it? Is it me? Am I the weird one? Not keeping a diary? I mean, I'm not fucking Adrian Mole. That's a really dated reference. I'm sure most people won't get that. Right. Oh. That guy's either dead or drunk. There's some, a little bit of the bubbly on the side there. He might have just got a bit drunk. I'm not dead. I'm not a zombie. Just got wasted because we absolutely smashed a big deal. Cleared $1 billion at the company that I work at. It's a company that makes companies. Right. Okay. Green herb. Yeah, I might get a bit, because though I beat the game on hard mode, the last couple of runs I did it on, like, I had all the weapons and I played on lower difficulties to get, like, collectibles and all that junk. And there's ammo in places. Like, on normal mode you get ammo in more places and health in more places. So I might be going to places thinking I'm getting ammo, and then I might just get a big nothing, which is going to be very disappointing and I might cry. So, just to warn you. Right. I need that shiny. You can't have my shiny thing. This train's employee's corpse has been brutally torn apart. He's holding something. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. I need this train key, mate. It's no good to you now.
Billy. Lieutenant Cohen.
So,
You seem to know me. Been fantasizing about me, have you?
You're the prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those soldiers outside.
Oh, I see. You're with stars. Well, no offense, honey, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around, so I'm afraid our little chat time is over.
Wait! You're under arrest.
No thanks, Dollface. I've already worn handcuffs.
I could shoot, you know. Edward! Are you all right? What happened?
It's worse than... We can't. You must be careful, Rebecca. The forest is full of zombies and monsters.
Zombies and monsters.
That dog is either very dramatic or just an idiot. Because... Hang on. I probably should concentrate. God, fuck. Well, that's me on caution, most likely. Get the fuck off. Oh, another one. Got those two. Yep, they're done. Right, the reason I say that dog is... yeah, caution, just as I expected. Brilliant. Edward jumped through a window, so there's already a smashed window. Yet that dog chose to make his entrance by jumping through a second window. Edward, you were so happy just a few hours ago. He's holding something. Handgun ammo. Why was he holding that? No wonder he's dead. That body has bite marks. Well, oh, I don't care. Right. I don't care that my friend was eaten by a dog. Yeah, why has he got handgun bullets in his hand? Why was he on that before he died? No wonder he died. Use your gun. Stop throwing... You're just throwing loose handgun bullets at people going, pew, pew. Right, I'm clearing this way. I do think they respawn. Like I say, I'm no expert on the hard mode. I only beat it the one time, and I'm not going to lie. The end boss was very close call. Oh, for God's sake. Is that guy the conductor? He's wearing an outfit, or is he just some sort of bellboy? I don't know. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, he's taking a bite out of me. I thought you guys were supposed to offer me something to eat. You dickhead. Maybe he is the conductor, and he's noticed that I haven't paid my fare. Right. I hate trains. Not a fan of them. I'll tell you what I hate the most about trains is when, say if you're... Well, actually, there's multiple things. I could go on for ages about why I hate trains. But let's go through a few of them right now, shall we? Because that's what we need right now.
This is Rebecca. Over.
Rebecca, can you hear me? This is Rico. What's your location? Over.
Enrico! Hello! Can you read me? Please respond.
Rebecca, I can hear you. Now listen up. We've obtained detailed information on the fugitive from a document found in the wrecked wagon. Billy Cullen killed as many as 23 people. Over.
23 people.
We have also confirmed that he was institutionalized, so keep your guard up. Can you hear me, Rebecca? Over. Stay alert, Rebecca. He wouldn't think twice before killing you.
Enrico! Captain! Hello? Hello!
So, sounds like Billy is evil. Like Hitler, or Bill Cosby, or someone like that. Oh, for God's sake. Right, you know what? Forget it. I know we've got to come back this way, but we're going to the restaurant car. Yeah, throw the key away. Got no sentimental attachment to this key. Right. I think we've got another cutscene now.
It's gonna be dangerous from here on in. Why don't we cooperate?
Cooperate with you?
Listen, little girl, if you haven't noticed, there's some pretty freaked out things on this train. And I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help. I can handle this on my own. And don't call me little girl.
All right, Miss Do-It-Yourself. What should I call you?
The name is Rebecca Chambers, but that's Officer Chambers to you.
Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here?
Right, well, there's going to be quite a few cutscenes, so I'll hold off on my train rant. Another document. What's this one? Notice to supervisors. Blah, blah, blah. Why would you pick this up and read this during this crisis? Oh my god, there's zombies everywhere. Oh, what's this? Notice to supervisors. Let's read this. Actually, it probably does contain some important information for a puzzle or something that I'm just forgetting. Right. Hello? Everyone okay?
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Now this guy is a complete git.
Are you okay?
Who is that guy?
What's going on? Who's controlling the train?
Go and check out the first engine car. Listen, we gotta cooperate with each other from now on. You got that?
Well, I don't...
Clue in, girl. Or maybe you like being worm bait.
All right. But you just remember, I will shoot you if you try anything funny.
Fine. Now take these with you. If you find anything, give me a call, all right?
So going forward now, we now control both Billy and Rebecca. And a handy-dandy file, our favourite things to read through if we want to know, but we don't need to worry because I already know. I've read it in the past. Actually, I probably didn't. I probably just learned for myself. I'm learning! But yeah, God, there's a lot to go for, isn't there? It's not even that complicated. Like, look, we can make them twirl at the same time. Which is very useful. Right. So, Billy can't mix herbs, but he can take more damage than Rebecca. So, because it's hard mode, for the most part, I'm going to be playing as Billy most of the time, basically. Just because when he gets hit, he tends to stay on fine. He's more likely to stay on fine than Rebecca. Rebecca on hard mode seems to, every shot she takes, she gets damaged. Like, will go down to caution or whatever. But anyway, we're going to go up here, and I'm playing as Rebecca because basically I want Rebecca to... They're going to get split up, and I want Rebecca to be... Basically, I want to play as Billy during the boss fight. I don't know why I'm struggling. Anyway, here we are. We're on the roof, which is a good place for us to be, because you don't get conductors on the roof. And I am worried that someone is going to work out that we haven't paid our fare. Okay, well, water and we've got some electricity over here. Two of my favourite things to mix. Right. The power cable has been disconnected. Reconnect the cable? And that's why we're playing as Rebecca, because I wanted Rebecca to be in this... We're kind of stuck in this room now. And we need Billy to go get us out. But he has to fight a boss, and yeah, it's important I'm Billy during that boss fight. And Rebecca's already on caution again, as you can see, so... Now we're fine. Right. Let's grab this. So we need to get this key to Billy. But... there's something stuck in the keyhole. It's preventing the doorknob from turning. You could probably get it out if you had something sharp. What about my wit? Will that get it out? That's pretty damn sharp. What's really dumb about that is, well, first of all, you can see that hole's not too far up, so Billy could literally just pull us back up. But also, I've been down there with Billy before, who has a knife, and you can't use your knife. Apparently that's not sharp enough. So, whatever. We'll play the survival horror game. We'll send this key in this this dealie, this service lift to Billy. Right. Actually, Billy didn't need to come on the roof of us. I could have told him to wait. We've basically just created more travel time for ourselves. Alright, we'll switch back to Billy anyway. Right, so, anyway, this is a good time to talk about what I don't like about trains. Number one, there's way too many first-class carriages. How many times have you been on a train that's been overrun and it's so full, people are stood close together like sardines, right? Yet they've got like 10 first-class carriages all empty. Like, not that many people who can afford a first-class ticket are going to travel on a train. They've got money. They've got respect. They're not going to travel on a train. No, like, no offense to people that travel on a train. I travel on the train, and this is why I hate it. But, like, you only need, like, 2 first-class carriages. Make the rest of the first-class carriages fucking regular-class carriages so we can all sit down. Sick of standing up on a fucking train. Anyway, that's number one. Number two is, when, this is the opposite end of the scale. When you do get on a train that's quiet, and there's loads of seats... What I hate is when you got one person taking up, you know, ooh, what's that? That looks delicious. That'll go well with the bubbler, if we find any more. Yeah, when you've got like a 4-seater with a table, and one person takes up that entire 4-seater. You dick. Go find a you fucking more. Go sit on a little seat, you dick. There's only one of you. Fucking really annoys me. Also, another thing is when it's relatively quiet and someone comes and sits next to you, despite there being other seats. This also happens on buses. Yeah, it fucking annoys me. In fact, that's one of the biggest reasons that motivated me to pass my driving test as soon as possible. Like, as soon as I was old enough, I got my provisional and I was there and I learnt to drive ASAP. I used to, back in the day, have to take the bus to college, and the amount of times people would sit next to you despite there being other seats and then talk to you. Yeah, I'm a very friendly person. I hate people talking to me. I mean, strangers, you know. It's fucking annoying. They sit next to you and they're like, hello, isn't it a lovely day? It's usually old people. I remember one old person sat next to me and I had my headphones in, and she was talking to me, this old lady. And I took my headphones out and went, sorry, what? And I swear to God, she said to me, oh, don't you think the begonias are lovely this time of year? I'm like, do I look like someone? I remember it well. I had my Aerosmith t-shirt on. I was listening to fucking rock music blaring out, and she's like, do you think the begonias look lovely this time of year? What did she expect? Me to go, oh, I'm really more of a tulip man. Anyway, yeah. Stupid old git. I say that a lot lately. I think in my Alan Wake playthrough I was having a go at the elderly. I don't hate the elderly. I mean, I'm going to be one day. When I am one, everyone's going to pay, by the way. I am going to be that guy that holds up the queue with a coupon. Like, going, I want my half-price chili. And then I'm going to come back and complain because my digestive system can't handle chili because I'm old. Yeah, and pay with pennies, all that shit. Anyway, I probably should talk about what I'm doing. I'm unlocking a door with a key, and now I'm throwing the key away. Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of on autopilot because I've done this a lot, but I'm sure, you know, this game's quite old, isn't it? I'm sure you guys that have played it for yourselves. If you shouldn't, why not? Because it is G-dang good, if you'll pardon my language. Right, we've got the map, even though we don't need it. Everyone knows Silent Hill is the only game that I care about maps in. Actually, no, we do use the map in this one, because when we drop items, you can use the map to find out where you've dropped them. So, yeah, as you can see, Billy can't combine herbs, so Rebecca, obviously we need her for the combining of the herbs, and Billy we need for the taking of the damage. They're a great team. Right. Let's take this briefcase. But, yeah, pretty much if you drop anything in this train, you can... If you drop anything anywhere in the game, you can always get back to it. Alright. Thanks in advance. For what? I didn't read your note, conductor. Right, let's go up here. It's a very elaborate train, isn't it, man? Secret ladders and shit. Right. Now, I'm not going to show off, but we've got a boss fight coming up in a minute, and I am going to beat the boss with a knife. Yes, that's right. Because it's actually an easy boss to beat with a knife, and because it's hard mode, this is a good way to save ammo. Yes. That was the sound of the boss. But we need to go through here first. Because we are going to grab... Oh, well. A gun that's not... I don't like this next gun that we're going to pick up. Oh, yeah. Of course, we've got the ice pick there. That's what we need. Right. We're going to need to make room. Anything I drop here, when we get to the next section, we can pick back up anyway. So, it's not a big deal. So, basically, if I pick up this red herb now, put it in my inventory... and then drop it, it will appear, like, in the next section. So, basically, you just pick stuff up and put it back down, and you're good to go, really, if you don't want to keep it in there for very long. But we do need the ice pick, because that's the sharp thing we need. Not quite as sharp as our wit, but sharp enough to get through the keyhole. Right. Yeah, we're not going to need the handgun bullets, because I'm going to beat him with the knife. It's like Commando, where the enemy is like, "Come on, Bennett, throw away that chicken shit gun. Put a knife in me." So I don't need the gun, John. I don't need the gun. I hope most of you people have seen Commando. Sorry, I called you guys you people. What do you mean, you people? I mean, you non-Commando watching people. I hope most of you people have seen Commando. It's a brilliant film. Anything with Arnold Schwarzenegger in is brilliant. But, yeah, there's a bit at the end where they fight. And, yeah, it's a knife fight. And that's what this is going to be like. But against a giant scorpion. That's right, I'm going to take on a giant scorpion with a knife. Which isn't that impressive, because it's pretty easy to do. But you should be impressed. Right, put that shotgun shells down. And here, this is... oh, actually, what's this? Is this an ink ribbon? One thing I'll say is there's plenty of ink ribbons on hard mode. I was worried that, you know, wouldn't be able to save very much. I mean, there we've got one, but you pick up quite a few about the game that have more than one, and yeah, you end up with more than you need. The hunting gun. This gun is crap. So I'm not going to ever reload it. I'll probably just fire it, you know, the once, and then not put any more shotgun shells in it, because you get a better shotgun much later on. But anyway. Right. We'll have to come back for the briefcase. Anyway, let's get the knife going, and here we go. Scorpion versus knife, the age-old question. Who will win? Let's find out.